And there we go. Well, hello ladies and gents, folks off YouTube. My name's Ian and welcome to me shed. Welcome to me channel. Ooh, temperature's dropping a little. That's why I've got my coat on. I'm only in here for an hour, not worth putting the fire on. A couple of days ago, I was showing you a bit of a old guy's shed clearance. You know, this one. You know, with the tins. Still got to do the all-in-one PC yet. Well, that's not from this old guy's shed, but I did miss a Bagot. And I just tripped up over some rubbish. Not surprising. I'm a bit disappointed. Just a bit. I know Pooh's mate will be. Everyday Solars will be. Go on, you might as well be as disappointed as me, with me. Show you. So, I didn't go through this other bag of stuff, which I'll do in a second. I thought, well, I just need to clear this up first. Near enough all the screws have gone in the... you can't tell, can you? Believe me, I've gone in the iron tub. All the slot-headed screws. So I thought, well, I'll just go through this, get the magnet, pick out the irony bits. Tragedy. Tragedy. Can you see what the tragedy is? That all this brassy looking stuff, well, it ain't brass. It's just brassy looking iron. Tragedy. What's that? A Lucas fuse. 35 amp Lucas fuse. And still intact. That's nearly as old as me. Hey, my mate, hang on. Hey, my mate, Vince, Bagot Corner, Vincent Osterpossel-Waswich, he's doing a series of videos at the moment where he's doing up a 1927 Model 4T truck. It's not easy to say if you got false teeth, that, but I reckon that fuse would just be right for his Model T truck. We'll stick it in post and ship it off to Canada sometime. And here I've got to offer a little apologies to a few people I have promised to send something to over the last 2 or 3 months. A couple of stickers out to people. I think there was a mug to someone, and to Martin and Mike behind me in that great big pile, a load of grinder bits. But summer's coming, lighter nights, be able to get at it. Anyway, put this fuse to one side, get over the tragedy of the brass not being brass. I'll show you this bag of stuff, because it might be interesting, might be useful to someone sometime. Oh well, so much for emptying that out, cleaning. Oh, get my magnet out. So much for emptying that out. Screwdriver bit always comes in handy. Stick it there. Let's just shove that bit the way. We'll go through it again. I forgot to show you this bag. I don't know what's in it. I'll just empty it out. Oh, what's that? It was somebody who had false teeth. So it is Super Dent denture cleaning tubes. It's not that old because it's a plastic tube. Rubbish. Piece of banister handle. Could turn that down to make something, but I think it'll probably go in the fire sometime. Right, rip them off. Ha ha, don't we wish? Don't we wish? Oh, a moth-eaten blacky bag. Right. Rope. Well, you don't see rope like that these days, do you? Which is like, I'm going to say, twisted hemp and then cotton covered. That's got to come in handy for something. I just have a little peruse of that while I get a drink. Now, I know it seems, let's tilt you up a bit. There we go. Cockeyed. Back on the brew dog. I know it seems I always seem to be having a drink in here. Well, I do. Not too many, just one to wet the whistle. Enough said about that. I have to cut down, really. I'll try and make it pretty brief. Whoa, a nice pair of gilboas. Are they handed or straight? I don't know. Nice and easy, nice and moving. Are they sharp? What can I cut? I don't know. Oh, I can't cut that. I can't cut that. Anyone know what that is? Of course you do. It's a while since I've seen one. I do have another one in here, but well, I better best way to show you, isn't it? Show you the best way I can. So if you was in the forces or the services and you had your uniform and you had to polish your brass buttons, you use this guard. So you would slide this guard, you know, you'd slide this guard over your buttons like that. I can't open my jacket in case I display some logos I'm not supposed to display. So you'd slide that over and you could polish your buttons up without getting brasso on your tunic. And likewise, different shapes for going round things, over things, made of brass. That's a button brassing tool for folk that's been in the forces. Gilboas. Copper soldering iron with the tip missing. A rasp, a file, cheap blacky scraper, another file, rat's tail file, another file, a scraper. I should be putting values to these, shouldn't I? I'm going to say we've got some lead. But if I was to open this, I thought it would have said lead solder. So that's solder, it's not lead. So that's plumber's solder. Take that, bit of rubbish. Brass hinge, couple of door hinges. Yes, Ian's thrown something away. Don't get up, you know. Calm down, calm down. Some more lead solder. And some more lead solder. Right. Oh, another old soldering iron. But this one does have the tip. That's copper. Now, I've got a comment telling me off, correcting me. When I was saying that aluminium sheds heat when copper holds heat. And I was like, no, it doesn't. He looked back at school and he said in his textbook, it said the coefficient of aluminium temperature gradient dispersal is not as good as the coefficient of copper temperature dispersal rate. Now, I've made that up. That's not technical terms. I still disagree. If aluminium was to hold heat as good as copper, then why wouldn't they make soldering irons out of copper, out of aluminium? They don't get up to 600 degrees, not melt. It's because it holds more heat for longer. Prove me wrong. Yeah, a bit of bull-nosed aluminium. Whoa, look at them. Look at them. I don't even know what to call them. Flat pincers. Flat nose pincers. Now, if I clean them up and sharpen them, they could be ideal for maybe taking things off circuit boards. Like that. Cleaned up, dressed, really flat to a board. Think it'll work? I don't know. Cheap clamp. I'm saying a cheap clamp. It's by Record. Record Junior number 2. Still cheap. You'll probably find that's cast steel rather than just cheap iron. Some rather bent calipers. Clean up, come in handy for something. Spanner. Right, here we got a blow lamp, screw on a gas canister. Got yourself a blow lamp with no nozzle. There's no nozzle on it, so I'll just take that apart for the brass. And then finally, we've got this little bag. Again, it's like just ripping them off in it. Rust. Show you something in a second. Anyway, bunch of old spanners. It says the super wrench. Out of alloy. Hex spanner. Couple of 1930 tooths. On one end. Right. The Arcturus MFG Corporation. So the Arcturus Manufacturing Corporation. I'm going to have to Google that. Drop forged. 41W1003. That means anything to any metallurgists. I like that one. Now that's, you can't tell. That's a lovely feel. Nice little bit of tooling on this. It doesn't look a cheap thing. Master quality forged steel, made of course in the, not Germany, but the US of A. Take my word for it, it says the US of A. Which is interesting because I was listening to that comedian Ismo. He's in America, comes from Finland, extremely funny. I like his humour. Plays a bit on words. And one of the things he picked up is, although we over here, the pond will call it the USA or the US of A, everyone in America just calls it the US. Over here, if you say something's US, it means it's useless. And of course, we know America isn't. I don't want to upset all my American friends. Something sneaky rolled underneath. And you know what it is? It's the end of that. There you go. So we have the right kind of gas canister that screws in. So it's the type that screws in, and there's a valve in the middle. No, it's a male thread. So the bottle has to have a male thread, a little hole in it. I'll try and find one. But not now. Right, again, we've waffled on. See you lot in another video where we will have it all tidy, cleaned up, and we'll do that monitor. All in one PC, Tech Curter. Just thought I'd show it you while it's all laid out. I didn't show you that square, and I could just put it with all the other squares that I've got. I need an hole in the top though so I can hang it up. Like I said, old spanners, gilbos, some calipers, brass button thingy. And what am I really pleased about? I do like them. They'll come in handy as a scrapper, and those will be very handy if they can cut. Oh, I can't do it one-handed. I think they might need a sharpen. We're a chicken dinner.